Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And I agree with the concern from the member for Fisher and the members who have spoken before. We all in this place want to ensure that children are kept safe from harm, particularly harm that they may experience online. And this is a new world for many of us, this digital age. It's not a world that I grew up in. It's not a world that I understand. And so to think about my son growing up in this world and having all that awful content available to him at the touch of an iPad or online is quite scary. And this is something that we're all grappling with. And I appreciate the concern of many in this chamber who have spoken already and the need for government to play a role. And I think we all recognise that there's a role for us all to play, because respectful relationships need to be something that we as a society come together to ensure that we are making people recognise that it is incumbent on all of us to play a role in teaching kids greater respect in relationships.
Yeah.
And the Albanese Labor government is committed to minimising the harm for children accessing inappropriate content online. And I want to give the former government credit here, because they established the Safety Commissioner to provide an independent regulator to protect children online. It was the world's first government agency dedicated to keeping people safer online. And we've made sure that we've increased the mandate of the Commission to ensure that it not only protects kids but all Australians online. We've also quadrupled the regulator's ongoing base funding to ensure that they are funded into the future. And they are leading the charge on keeping Australians online. E-Safety Commissioner Julie Inman-Grant told an international forum last year that they were able to remove a video showing a young Australian being beaten up at school from Instagram just 12 minutes after it was being reported to E-Safety. It was one of the quickest removals by the regulator and clearly demonstrates the important role they play in our society. The Roadmap for Age Verification report by the E-Safety Commission examines the potential use of age verification and other strategies to shield children from the dangers of online pornography. It suggests several steps, such as funding research education programs, raising awareness and testing age verification technologies before making them mandatory. Currently, a pilot program is being evaluated with the Department of Infrastructure, Transport, Regional Development, Communications and the Arts leading the charge to explore these options government-wide. And at the same time, the government is also committed to implementing the Online Safety Act. The Act mandates a more proactive role from the industry in protecting users, including the creation of industry codes. These codes specify measures to curb the access, exposure and storage of certain harmful online materials. And the E-Safety Commissioner has approved 6 industry codes aimed at combating illegal content. However, 2 codes covering electronic services and designated internet services was rejected by the regulator, leading to the development of mandatory standards. Again, demonstrating the E-Safety Commission's important role in working with industry to protect Australians online. And safeguarding our kids online also means taking action offline. And that is why we are working to ensure that children are educated about the importance of consent and respectful relationship, because there's a role for all of us to play, all of us across this community to play to keep kids safe online. And that's why I'm hosting a forum at Russell Lea Public School on Thursday, 4th of April at 6 p.m. for parents across my electorate. The Federal Minister for Education, Michelle Rowland, along with a representative from the E-Safety Commission, will be there to share invaluable insights and practical tips for safeguarding our kids online. We'll be discussing cyberbullying, safer gaming online, understanding social media and protecting your child's privacy. So I'd encourage all parents to RSVP for this event, because there's a role for us all to play to protect our kids and minimise harm to kids online.